Guys, we're live here at Pro Play Games with Chris LeBlanc. He's been testing out a new deck today and just built it a few days ago, and just wanted to share the deck with you guys. So, what were you playing, man?
All right, I'm playing DDDs.
All right, let's check it out.
All right, so this deck's very cool. It does a lot of special summoning. So the first card is Ragnarok. So what this does is when it's normal or special summon, you special summon one DDD monster from your graveyard. And you can also tribute one other DDD monster you control to banish one card. Target one monster your opponent controls and banish it. So this could be that's like Beatrice and like other stuff like that. But mainly what it's used for is like you summon it with the fusion, and then it special summons another guy from your graveyard so you can make a rank 8. This card's really good. Definitely one of the best monsters in the deck. 3 of the other level 8. What this guy does is when it's on the field, you can pop a card in your pendulum zone to summon a level 8 from deck. So you can summon this guy from deck. Its effect is negated, I believe. Its effects are negated just for the turn though. So next turn I can use this effect, but like it's just an instant rank 8, and the rank 8 is insane. It stops everything on the board, and it's a heavy storm during either player's turn, like a quick play. So that's really good. And you play trade-ins too, so you can search this or this and trade in both of them. This card is Stratos, pretty much. You search for any spell or trap from your deck, the Dark Contract cards. And the Dark Contract cards are their fusions and their fusion spells, and they're also Tenki. Also, there's one card that's a Regeki Break. So this card's insane. You have to play it, and it's a scale 10, which is very, very good because you can play it with like any of the other scales and summon your 8-star guys. So this card's very good, and you can summon it with 1-for-1. That also is insane. You just summon this, and then you get your normal summon too. All right, so probably the best resource cards in the deck are the slimes. So this slime allows you to send fusion from your hand, and this card is counted as one of the cards. So you send like this and this to the graveyard. That's two DDDs. So you can summon either one of the 3 fusions. And each fusion is has its own reason why it's good. You can make rank 7s with summoning by 2 of these. Make rank 6s. That's mainly what you do. You summon this guy. So you could send this to the graveyard to summon. And Necro Slime, when it's in the graveyard, you can banish it in fusion. So you banish 2 right there to make another fusion. So you can summon any other guys. And whenever you fusion summon or special summon a DDD monster while this guy's on the field, you're supposed to summon 1 DDD from your graveyard. So use your stuff to dump cards like this or this one into the graveyard, so you can special summon it back with the fusion. And you can summon another one of this and make a Beatrice. There's so many combos with the deck. It's really cool. Yeah, these are really good in the graveyard. Well, this one's good in the graveyard. This one's good in your hand. You can send it to fusion. Yeah, 3 of each of those. And you gotta play 1 Leonidas. This is only in here because it's a low scale, but it's also level 7, so you could overlay with your fusion to make a rank 7 big guy. 3 Armageddonite. This card's really good. You can pendulum summon it. Also, you can send the slime, and the slime allows you to fusion. So it's this is literally like a fusion spell in your graveyard. That's just insane. A Puppet Master. This card's really cool. So
What does this card do?
this card's insane, actually. When you tribute summon this card, it's pretty much like a Overdrive Teleport. You pay 2,000 life points, and you summon 2 Fiend monsters from your graveyard, and they cannot attack this turn. So you summon you can tribute a Fiend and summon your guys back. You could fusion first for 2 of these guys, make a Beatrice, send this, and you could tribute the Beatrice and special summon 2 guys back and then get the effect, summon another one. There's so many combos with this deck, it's insane. But yeah, this does a lot, and it's easy to make Beatrice with this too.
Yeah, it's a 6, right?
Yeah, and you summon back your level 6s. So yeah. 2 Maxis, you gotta play 2 Maxis in every deck. This format makes going second great, and it makes when you set up a board, it's so much better having this as a backup too. And then global. So you can send this with Beatrice. It's very easy to do. You make Beatrice almost every game. You can make cards like Formula because it's a level 1, and then you synchro with your your 6 guy. You can make Omega and make Hope with because you summon your level 8 guys a lot. There's so many different extra deck cards that I can use. All right, time for the spells. So 3, pretty much this card's tanky, but it doesn't go away. So you activate this card, and during each of your standby phases, you take 1,000 damage. But once per turn during your main phase, you can use this effect to search your deck for any monster, any DD monster. So continuous Rhoda, I guess, yeah, best way to put it. It's really good. 2 Dark Contract with the Swamp King. So what this card does, it allows you to fuse from your graveyard. So it's the same concept as this. Stays in the field, you take 1,000 during your standby phase. But when it's on the field, you're allowed 1 fusion a turn. You can either use it from your hand, your field, or banish from your graveyard like Miracle Fusion. So this card's insane too. 3 Desires, of course, best card. Plays in every deck, no matter what. It's good that there are no like really important 1-ups. Everything's at 3 in this deck, so you can't banish like something very important. Since they're all darks, of course you play 3 Allure. Like more draw cards in the deck, you want to see more options. And then 2 trade-ins. So yeah, you play 6 level 8s, 3 of this guy and 3 of this guy, and they're both searchable by the spell cards. So you always have these, and you want to dump them to the graveyard because you want to summon them. And that's the best way to do it is using the fusion. So yeah, trading's really good. More draw cards in the deck. 3 Twin Twisters. A lot of cards in your deck work well in the graveyard, such as the fusion monster. When it's in the graveyard, you banish special summon fusion, and Bulb, and a bunch of the cards like are in multiples. So like you say you draw 2 of these, it's fine to discard 1. Like even like these guys. Yeah, alright. So 1 for 1 and Foolish, 1 for 1 summon the Stratos, yeah. And then 3 Strike, of course. This is a searchable Regeki Break. You search it with the,
But you don't have to discard,
the level
right?
1, yeah. No, you discard
You just have to
discard 1
discard
DDD or Dark Contract, and then Emptiness. Emptiness with the board is always good, yeah. Fusion deck. So 3 of the level 6 guys. When a DDD monster is special summon while it's on the field, you can special summon 1 DDD from your graveyard. So you can like loop. It's pretty cool. 2 of the level 7 guy. This is just a level 7. Pretty much instead of you taking the damage, you gain the damage. It's just a big beater, 3,200. 2 of the rank 8. I think this card is great. So when it comes to the field, you negate all effects on the field for the rest of the turn, and you can change the effect, destroying all of the spell and traps on the field, yeah. So in the rank 8s, you got Felgrand, number 38, Heliopolis, Alice, all cards that are just generally good. Photon Strike Bouncer, Beatrice, M7, Omega, and Formula. You can also play like Big Eye and Draco Sack and stuff. There's so many different cards. You can play for extra deck cards you can play in this deck. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, thank you for showing what you're working with. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more edits. We'll keep you guys updated.
Sure.
Thank you guys.